Hey everyone, we are about to do a review of American Airlines' 777. We're gonna be riding in business class today. I'm here in Doha right now, but getting ready to go back home to New York. So let's go. Alright, the first stop in my adventure today is a stop at the most insane lounge I've ever been to in my life. This is, of course, the Mourjan Business Lounge at Hamad International Airport in Doha. What you're looking at here is not the terminal, this is just the lounge. Check this out. So a couple floors, 2 restaurants, and every amenity you can think of in a lounge times that by 2. Alright, you guys know I have to start with the food first. And when you look at the cold appetizers here, so many different selections. Salads, Arabic mezes. You even have a sushi bar where you can order sushi from a chef. You have hot food items, every meat group that you can think of. Lamb, pork, chicken, fish. And when you look at the end of this bar after the soups, you have my favorite, which is bread and pastry heaven. At the dessert bar, about a dozen or so sweets to lure you into temptation. A wide range of drink selections here, sodas, sparkling water, full bar, and some feature wines too. I had too many selections at the buffet, so I ordered a la carte from the menu instead. And I'm glad I did. This beef tenderloin was very juicy and perfectly cooked. After taking down that delicious meal, I took a quick break just to reflect how overwhelming this lounge is over a nice glass of champagne. Back at it again, and it's time to show you the cleanest bathroom I've ever seen at a lounge. This is fully stocked with Diptyque products, and of course has a shower as well, with of course Diptyque shampoo, conditioners, and so on. Alright, so I find the business center, knock out a few work emails, and guess what guys, I'm hungry again. This time I go for sushi. I order just about everything they have. I helped myself to some lemon meringue pie, and this chocolate mousse here was unbelievable. This is by far the most impressive lounge I've ever been to. I would love to stay, but I have to catch my flight, and now it's time to head to the gate. Getting ready now to board this American Airlines 777 business class, which they brand as being part of their flagship experience. Now, truth be told, my expectations are super low when it comes to US airlines, for all the reasons everyone knows about internationally. As I get ready to board my flight, I promise myself one thing, and that's to be as fair as possible with my feelings about this overall experience. And as I turn to my left, disappointment sets. This looks so industrial and lacks character or color. I'm in seat 3A today in a business class cabin with only 3 rows. Normally I like the coziness, but honestly this feels cramped. Seat layout was good, plenty of space and room in the seat, lots of leg room, and a little well at the bottom to store shoes or bags. You've got a little slot for literature to your right, a slot for slippers, headphones, and other small items to your left, and a small cubby above it for cell phones, wallets, and such. Lastly, we have a reading light, some sad-looking seat controls with very minimal controls, and old-looking plugs. I mean, seriously, who has an iPod these days? Let's check out this amenity bag from Shinola, Detroit. As you can see, plain as boring as the plane's aesthetics. It doesn't get any more exciting when you open the bag. Socks, eye mask, pen, earplugs, dental kit, and one really out of place looking Dias and Durga lotion. I know I've been complaining, but look at this. Champagne pre-takeoff in a plastic cup. So after takeoff, we get our hot towels. Not sure if that's on purpose or if they forgot about it before takeoff. Before dinner service, we do get some nuts and champagne, this time on a glass. And here's the menu for today. tray action on, and dinner is now served. Unfortunately, all courses out at the same time. The salad was fine. I ordered the beef tenderloin. It was dry and pretty much pointless, but at least the polenta it came with was decent. For the appetizer, they had a tofu cake and a spring roll. Not sure if it was supposed to be served cold, but it was. And what you're seeing on this part of the video is me being disappointed. This was a candid shot. It was really a disappointing dinner, and I didn't even want to go to dessert. Now off to the IFE, and some better news there. Remote was fine and responsive. There's a great selection of US and international movies, and big kudos AA for offering top quality brands like Bang & Olufsen headsets on this flight. And we're back to the sad news. Bathroom was average size. There were no products available except this deodorizer, which probably wasn't even used. More on that stuff later. Time to check out the bedding gear. The pillow passes my squeeze test. Casper blankets and bed padding were so huggable and cozy. And if there's really one place this AA business class product shines, this bedding gear is it. That may have been the best sleep I've ever had on a flight. After my deep slumber, I make my way to the galley looking for a snack. But without labels of any kind, I have no idea what these items are. I get some work in, and before I know it, we're served breakfast before landing to JFK. Nothing to report in this frittata, same old mediocrity that were served during dinner. Okay, now that we've covered everything, it's time to go on my first YouTube rant. Standard practice, by the way, for sharing feedback in business is to start with compliments first. I absolutely love the Casper bedding. I appreciate the comfortable sleep I got. I also enjoyed the IFE and the headset, and the seat layout was really comfortable. Now let me break down what went wrong. The cabin itself looks like a 1980s office at a chemical plant. A little color or a few accents, like red accents here and there, wouldn't hurt. But nothing about this design currently speaks luxury. On the food side, I don't have to ramp. AA, UA, Delta, all those US airlines know where they rank globally on that. So my biggest issue though was the service. Yes, the FAs were friendly when they were around, but there were a few moments where I used the call button or had to get up out of my seat to ask for something. When you pay good money for business class, you're hoping to get a little love and just be checked on every now and then. Worst of all, the bathroom. Someone either missed their assignment in the business class cabin, but no one was cleaning regularly. On a 14-hour flight, it became filthy towards the end. I'll just wrap up by saying yes, this flight was an absolute disappointment. The only reason why I'd fly AA business class again is if I was desperate to get some sleep on a flight. Other than that, there are plenty of other airlines who pay more attention to the details and treat business class flights like something being special to the customer. It pains me to say this as a proud American, but this is just the hard truth.